What's up guys, Kevin Cage here with another cryptocurrency update. As we can see, the Bitcoin price chart finally getting the move that we've been waiting for. It has been under this level. It has not retested this level since June 13th, give or take. So we've been in this range for well over 30 days, over a month. And we still have yet to backtest this wick, this level of Bitcoin around $25,000. Now this is the daily price chart for Bitcoin, XRP, QNT, and we can see this red line, the 200 daily moving average. Previously, in March, this acted as resistance. Bitcoin wicked to this perfectly, then crashed. XRP did the same thing and a few other alts as well, including Ethereum and Casper. So it's great to see that Bitcoin is finally broken out of this range. And we'll be watching other altcoins to see if we can break out of this range as well, and I do have my alerts set. Now another thing I'm watching is the QNT price chart, the Ethereum Classic price chart, any asset that's really gone parabolic from these lows. So QNT has gone from $40 up to as high as $115, close to a 3x return. And notice, we did in fact reach the 200 daily moving average. And we can see the same exact thing right here for Ethereum Classic or ETC, wicking to the 200 moving average to perfection. And I shared this price chart yesterday showing Matic en route, also rejecting the 200. Engine also en route. I think it can break out of this range, hopefully in the weeks ahead. And this is going to be dependent on Bitcoin and Ether. XRP looks like it's in a very similar position. Same thing with ALGO and a variety of alts. Now ETC, QNT did it in a very parabolic manner. And remember, this is never financial advice. When I share these charts, I'm basically showing you a potential outcome of follow the leader. I'm saying, hey, Matic looks like this could be leading, and maybe Matic is actually behind ETC and QNT. Whereas Engine, XRP, and ALGO are lagging behind, which is a good thing, and potentially a way to read the market. We have XRP tree. I think ADA or Cardano is lagging behind these as well. Now looking at the ADA price chart, comparing it to things like Ethereum Classic, we can see this zone right here was in fact taken out and retested, hitting the 200 moving average. If Bitcoin does in fact pump and closes those gaps at 28K, potentially 34,800, then yes, ADA can absolutely take out this area, hitting that 200 moving average and get over 70 cents. Now, if you're under the impression that Bitcoin is never going to close this gap up here at 34,800, this is an open gap on the Bitcoin CME futures chart. We can see we have gaps below, and I'm aware of that, but we also do have gaps. We've never backtested this level at about 25,000. We have an open gap around 27,800 or 28,000, and then we also have this open gap still at $34,800. So if you think this is going to be a big old bear trap and you don't think that we're going to even retest the 25K zone or, the 28,000 zone and crash, then you can wait on the sidelines. But I do want to show the possibility that Bitcoin can in fact still go all the way up to $34,800. Is it going to happen now or later? And did we already get our ABC correction? So on the Casper price chart, we can see that we wicked to the 200 MA and then crashed. For Ether, we did the same thing, hitting that MA and then crashing. We're starting to wake up, and as we can see, ETH has broken out of that zone. Now it appears that XRP, Algorand, and a few other assets are still in this range. I know I showed this a while back, but looking at QNT on the weekly price chart, we are actually leveraging the 34 exponential moving average, the 34 EMA. And as you can see, basically hitting that 34 weekly EMA. And same thing for Ethereum Classic or ETC, close but no cigar. But using this as potential resistance, we did get really close. We wicked to $28 and the EMA is at like $28.60. We also got some very nice buy volume on the weekly. Now let's compare some retracements using this April-March high. So we're just going to use Ethereum Classic wick to wick. And we can see we have reached the 382, also hitting the 200 moving average. Looking at Matic, we also reached a 382, actually sitting at that level at 86 cents right now. And now we have Ethereum, we have reached a 236, but still below the 382. The 382 is at 1900. And that of course would be this next zone. The 236 for XRP is 43 cents, as we said in last video, and the 382 is at 52 cents. In the 200 moving average is around 60 cents, it'll be moving down a little bit, and we have the 50% retracement at 59 cents. Casper price chart, as you can see, even wicking to the 50% right there. We have yet to reach the 236, the 382, or the 50%. Hedera, or the HBAR price chart, is above this 50 moving average, which is great to see, but we have to break out of this range. I don't want to just range sideways. I want us to actually get a big break to the upside. We do have some buy volume coming in. So here in Discord, we have a visualization of the Casper buy wall and the sell wall. Let's see if that's changed a little bit. So we're going to do a slash command. We're going to click depth. We're going to type in Casper. And let's see what we got. So looking at Casper, we can see a big old buy wall right here and a very small sell wall. So tons of buying pressure hopefully will push this up. And for anybody excited about Flare Networks, as I'm sure you've heard 5 days ago, the network has entered a minimum 8-week observation period to reach sufficient decentralization before the public token distribution event. And one thing that you can do to prepare that is completely free is downloading the Bifrost wallet. You can go to bifrostwallet.com. It's also in the Google Play and App Store for Apple. As you can see, we have FXRP, there's going to be FALGO, FLitecoin, FDoge, Spark, Songbird, XFi, a variety of F assets. And it's nice to see that Jed McCaleb is essentially done selling XRP. So I mentioned this the other day, and I want to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let's go to April 4th, 2021. And what you'll notice as we scroll through some of the top 100 assets, you can see all the way up to rank 93 right here, BTMX. We can see that a rank 93 token had a $1 billion market capitalization. Now, a few points during the bull run, actually the top 100 all had over a $1 billion market cap. When we look at the top 100 today, even XTC, that's not how it looks. All the way up to 100, we can see a $300 million market cap. And here's the total market cap for all of cryptocurrency, essentially reaching $3 trillion in total. Looking at this ascending channel overall, we can see holding the structure for now, so far wicking to perfection. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, with 9 points of contact. Now, if you're like myself and you believe that this crypto market is going to go far past $3 trillion in the years ahead, to $6 trillion, up to $9 trillion, up to $15 trillion plus in the future, even following this trend, on the worst case scenario, if a bear market did last longer than we wanted, I'm still extremely excited for the future. Because when the market cap of crypto gets back to 3 trillion, then 5, then 8, then 10 trillion, it's going to eclipse our past when even the top 100 had a $1 billion market cap. And even the top 50 assets last year all had a market capitalization over $2 billion. I believe in a future where the top 50 assets will all have over a $10 billion market cap. And the top 10 crypto assets will have more than one asset, other altcoins, surpassing a $1 trillion market cap. So this is my website, kevincage.yt. This is linked below, and here's the About Us section. If you follow me on Instagram, I know you guys have seen this before, but I just wanted to tell the story and actually write it out. So this is the story I call my $20 million mistake. Back in August 2020, just showing one of the screenshots of my Terra Luna holdings at $130,000 over 209,000 tokens. And as you can see on my YouTube channel, I uploaded a video July 18th, 2020. The crypto bull run is coming. 2020 analysis, price predictions, ADA, VeChain, XLM, XRP, Link, HBAR, Tezos. And I was showing this in July. Now I did content on Luna actually before this, but I just want to show you at 24.25 cents, showing the target to the pivot, a 100% pump, up to this 55 or 56 cent mark. And so I documented this, and this is where it hurts. I essentially bought here. Nobody knew what Luna was. It was under a $50 million market cap. I didn't know that it was going to get the level of adoption that it did. I was looking at the website. I actually found it by just going through CoinMarketCap and looking at each and every asset. So basically in the summer of 2020, I bought $50,000 of Terra Luna. And basically sold right there, afraid of a crash, wanting to get out, and it took forever because guess what? I was leveraging BitTrue, and it took a couple days for me to even fill the order. Now, as you guys know, if I simply just held that back, and I wouldn't, we have to be realistic, I would have actually sold all my Luna at $1 or $4 to $5 per the next fib level. I had no idea it was going to go to $100 plus. But hypothetically, if I held that, that would have been worth over $20 million. $50,000 turns into $20 million. That's a 400x return. And I know we all have those stories of different assets that we held, then we sold, and then they absolutely rocket. So this story is no different, because what happened if I was married to my investment? It went all the way up, and I saw the millions of dollars, and then as we know, Terra Luna went to zero. So bottom line, let's pull up the chart. If you're holding an asset, whether it's XRP, Casper, anything, if it is doing a 5x in a quick period of time, a 10x, get your initial investment out. Don't be married to anything. My rule of thumb, because of what Terra did, is with an asset that I truly believe in, XRP, Casper, you name it, I'm holding a portion, maybe 25% of my bag for life, because you just never know. And as we can see, I mean, Luna did almost a 1000x from the bottom, over a 900x return in a matter of 2 years. If you get a 10x, a 50x, or even a 100x, I'm not even talking a 900x, in an altcoin or one of your holdings, and you do not take profit or at least get your initial investment out, I don't know what to tell you. I personally will. Watch all that money go up without ever taking profit is the most painful thing. And in hindsight, I'm still happy how it worked out because I still had that money and I actually put it into other cryptos even before the bull run in 2021. But overall, I think it's all going to work out. I just wanted to share that. And actually just a few more things. We can see crashing structure creates a new all-time low price, and then we go. Same thing for Phantom. We can see here's the previous low right there. What did we do? We crash, 236, crashing structure, new all-time low, and then we rocket. Where do we go? To the 89 fib extension, over a 1,800x return. Now for me, I don't think it's crazy to think when I'm looking at assets like Casper, for example. So looking at Casper, and we'll finish up with this, I'm looking at it like, okay, we created a new all-time low price. Could this serve as the spring, or do we still have one more rally, and then we get that new all-time low price? I'm 50-50. So we're going to finish up with this clip. I shared this on YouTube a couple weeks ago talking about, is this a bull trap, comparing the Casper, XRP, and Bitcoin fractals? Is it a fake out, or are we at the bottom? I hope you guys enjoyed. All links are in the YouTube video description. Be sure to like and sub, and I'll catch you in the next one. So we can see this crashing structure, a little automatic rally back, and then that final crash that could serve as the spring. Now, are we there now? And actually, are we beginning to recover for Casper? That would be the bullish outcome. And hopefully you can see some of the similarities. You have right there, the big suckers rally, the bull trap that gets everybody in, and then boom, big crash. And right here, we had a very similar move. Right there, that's the bull trap. And now it's also possible that what if we are here and we still have a bull trap and then one more big crash? Now, either way, I'm going to continue to dollar cost average a little bit every week, every few days. That hasn't changed. And I'm not selling my Casper when this asset, even from this high, has dropped 90%. For me, this is buying season. And whether your average is 10 cents, 7 cents, or even 4 cents, this is a beautiful time to accumulate. Now, even right here, when Casper in the future, for those that are patient and really actually study Casper, get back up to that key level, that's a 600% increase, plus the initial, that is a 7x return.